All right, Shanika, let's start off. Firefighters rallied outside of the Wilson Building in Northwest D.C. this morning. D.C. Firefighters Association says that they're asking for a fair contract and really more money. D.C. council members were there with the firefighters earlier to really support their rally. Our Mario Carbone will have much more coming up on D.C. News Now at 4.
And also happening today, Arlington police officer Corporal Barry Faust will be laid to rest. The funeral happening right now at the Cherrydale Baptist Church in Arlington. Earlier this morning, there was a procession held for Corporal Faust. The 35-year veteran of the force was on patrol when the American Airlines plane hit the Pentagon nearly 25 years ago, and he remained on scene collecting evidence and the remains of victims for weeks. He was diagnosed with cancer related to the recovery efforts, and that was last June. Arlington County says this is their second line-of-duty cancer death from the terrorist attack.
Yeah, we're grateful for his service for sure. The city of Alexandria, Shanika, dedicated a new memorial for the family of the victims and first responders to come and reflect. Monday night, Virginia leaders and families gathered at Rivergate City Park to honor and remember them there. A sign honoring the 67 aboard both the plane and the Black Hawk helicopter. One person whose family died in the collision says that he appreciates the memorial.
We miss them and we appreciate the city of Alexandria honoring them and remembering them.
City of Alexandria is accepting donations and looking for volunteers to help take care of that site.
I just can't believe it's been a little over a year.
Yeah.
You know, time flies. That's number one, and it's still very heavy.
Yeah, it's something you just can't forget. I remember, Shanika, I don't know if it was a Wednesday, but I remember being off work. I get off at 6, and I think I don't know what time that the crash happened, but I remember coming back in, and I had an opportunity to work with Chris Flanagan from 8 that night until 8 the next morning. And we had some reporters out there in the field as well, you know, and just as the day and the evening and the early morning hours just continued to unfold, more and more information came out, and this thing went from a search and rescue effort to recovery effort, all in the span of our coverage, and it's just one of those stories that just kind of stays with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a time. I don't know if you're like this, but when you're in the moment, when you're there, yes, you feel it, but it almost doesn't feel real. It's like surreal as you are going through the updates constantly and just talking about something so heavy, so tragic. I definitely disassociated at that moment.
And I remember one of the things, I mean, there was just so much coverage, for that 10, 11, 12 hours. But I think the one thing that hit me, more so maybe because of where I'm at in life, was, the story of family members who were waiting at the airport to pick people up.
Yeah.
And of course, to learn that there was a tragedy, you kind of just put yourself in their situation and just wonder and try and empathize with what they're going through. And, you can only feel what they feel if you're going through it. But, it was just something that just kind of stayed with me. Like, my goodness, there were folks there waiting to pick up loved ones or meet friends or whatever the case may be. And then to get the news that something tragic happened like that and then have to deal with that and process that in real time, you can only imagine.
Yeah, still feels so unreal. All right, moving along now, D.C. is kicking off Pride in Style. D.C. leaders held a flag-raising ceremony yesterday outside of the Wilson Building. It's also marked a moment of reflection, and 1 year after Washington hosted World Pride at a time when there was LGBTQ issues, and that remained at the center of national debates. For many here, they say it's about celebrating who they are, honoring who came before them, and how others are treated in the future. Take a listen.
Every right we enjoy today was won because someone before us decided that our future could be better than our present.
And the celebration continues throughout the month with the Capitol Pride Parade set for June 20th.
We talked about this yesterday, Shanika. It was this time last year where they were getting ready for World Pride.
Yes.
My goodness, the year just kind of went by real quick. What happened?
Yeah, I always think that. I mean, look, yesterday, first day of June, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, whoa, half of the year is already gone.
Yeah, that was you that said that, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that now. And it's like, wow. It's just, hey, there's no time out. Call
No.
time out and see what happens.
Right, time waits for no one.
It waits for no one,
No,
right?
remember that. Remember, if you take
Absolutely.
nothing else from the show, do remember that. All right, in Prince George's County, they have a new school leader. County Executive Aisha Braveboy has selected Dr. Sean Joseph as superintendent of Prince George's County Public Schools after he spent the past year in the interim role. Braveboy praised Joseph's leadership, noting teacher vacancies have dropped by more than 50% under his watch. This is Joseph's third time working as school superintendent. He previously worked in Delaware and Tennessee public schools. Before that, he taught in Montgomery County public schools as well.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Congratulations
Congrats.
to the district because they had mentioned,
Yeah.
you know, that again, some of the progress that they've made, you know, under his leadership in an interim role. So if anybody earned, you know, that position of, you know, superintendent, removing the interim label, it's certainly him. And congratulations to him. You know, I don't know, Shanika, you probably didn't see the news yesterday because you got to get up at the early
sleeping.
hours. But yeah, he addressed the constituents, and he got very emotional on a couple of occasions, and I really kind of felt that because you can tell that he really knows that it's about the students and about, you know, a positive learning environment and getting kids ready for the real world. And you know, I just was kind of I caught my attention. We'll leave it at that.